Vibe Fridays. Like I said, through all the travels, we always try to come along and make a project live for you. So today, a lot of what we're going to do is we're going to go over how we're MVPing and then taking the MVP and putting it into Claude Code. So today is definitely going to be one that you guys are going to want to watch. So Mario, you want me to do it? You want you to do it? Like, how do you want to go through it?
Oh yeah. I'll take care of it. Let me pull
Cool.
up Lovable really quick. So let me get my screen sharing going. Lovable, and let's share my screen. All right. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. So we have in here, obviously this is Lovable. So what kind of project do you want to work on? Like what kind of things do we tell
I know
Lovable to
you were
do?
doing event space and calendars, but I thought let's see, it was funny. I did an event calendar that we can embed inside a high level because that's the one thing that people don't really have, and also one that will connect with webhooks and then just make it really easy for anybody using high level to create a big calendar. And so that's a pretty easy one. We can do that one. We can also do. Let me see, what's a good one? Well, let's try that one. I think the event calendar is something that a lot of people might use that are throwing events, because then we can always
Okay, so
customize.
yeah, let's build an event calendar for high level embed that has a really nice card view as well as a general calendar view. This should be embeddable into external sites using a script. You'll need an admin backend and other admin functions to be able to create the calendar events. There should be multiple embed types that you can come up with. Let's just hit plans. So real simple. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, anybody joining in, the goal today is we're going to MVP inside a Lovable, and then we're going to take it into Claude Code so you guys can see how the transfer. A lot of people were struggling with this a little bit. And all it is you're just going to download the files on your PC and basically going that way. Oh, here's
Yep.
Yvonne.
So what we're going to do right now is we are just going to let it ask some questions. Now, one of the things that I always talk about whenever we're vibe coding, and you'll notice that I have this little plan button highlighted, is that I always make sure and turn on planning mode first, because planning mode allows, do we want signups, Nuno, or no signups?
No
What's up,
signups.
Devon?
We'll make it like a freebie. I mean, actually, because we are putting it inside of Claude Code, maybe we'll add that feature in Claude Code so then we can go into a little deeper into that.
Yeah,
And
that's a good
Yvonne just
idea.
joined. Yvonne,
Hey
welcome.
guys.
We're MVPing calendar event app inside of Lovable, and then we're going to be taking it into Claude Code to show people how to transition from one to the other to kind of like take that
Yeah,
project and add a whole bunch of very complex features or whatever we want to do inside of Claude
that's
Code.
so cool. Like I'm playing with that right now with a couple of this like more advanced MCPs that you can connect here in Lovable. I got this Omi pendant. I'm not sure if you know about this. Like and
Yeah,
Mario, yeah.
I'm one of Omi's top ambassadors.
Oh really? Are you? I saw their
Yeah.
affiliate program is insane. I should have bought from you. Anyway, so I
Yeah, I
got
would have
that.
gotten you one for free, bro.
Oh,
I literally have like hundreds of pendants.
So what is this? What are these
so this is
pendants?
a AI recorder that records everything you say basically and
You see me
transcribes
wear my
that.
limitless, right? Like my limitless pendant.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I had no. I have no
So
idea what you guys are talking
this,
about.
yeah,
That's
this
amazing.
The
I
best
will.
combination is the limitless pendant with the Omi software.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, so what I tried to do, Omi basically records all of your conversations. It's AI, it transcribes that, breaks it into the tasks, into memories, into all of the other things, and it has a custom integration. It has basically API that you can connect to anything. Basically MCP. They have not just API, they have MCP in there.
Very cool.
So you can have and I'm building it right now. You can have your Lovable app for your personal task management connected to Omni Panda that extracts all of that, connects it to the Claude MCP with the like Claude
Yep.
Code, and then you can push all of the other like Slack messages, Gmail. So it's Donna on
What?
steroids. It's Donna that you don't need to send messages to, but it hears everything you say and just proactively goes ahead and does that. That's what I'm
Very,
building
very
right now,
cool.
and it's so like what you guys are doing are like super applicable.
That's very, very cool, man.
Yeah, sorry to.
No,
Yeah, no,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's cool. It's very cool.
So
I didn't even know it existed. So
I'm actually gonna enable cloud by connecting it to an external Superbase database. And the reason why is because the external Superbase database allows me to interface with Claude Code using Superbase's MCP. So it's really, really powerful. So that's one of the reasons why I use external Superbase is you can, even though it costs a little bit of money, you have the ability to integrate with external MCPs. So while we're working on this, this is going to take a second to build. So you're talking about the Omni pendant. Yvonne, you're still a step behind, brother, because you're not wearing these.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
these
for
are
sure.
because you can see it. You can actually see it in my camera.
Yeah.
Kind
Nice.
of.
So is that with a actual screen in there?
Yeah.
That's
So let me
insane.
see if I can show you.
That's insane. Tell me you're not watching. Okay, I won't be like it's yeah.
We're like getting into the Matrix level of all this. This is amazing.
No, but this is so. This is like my person, and I feel like Mario is on the same page with me. I give up. I cannot
Yeah.
fight AI. I cannot. It can do anything it wants.
Incorporate
so I
it.
cannot.
Like,
Yeah, I cannot fight it. So I will try to play with it rather than.
So
try
these
to
are the even
fight it.
realities G2s, and
Oh,
so
really?
you have like the Meta Ray-Ban,
Yeah.
and all these other different glasses, but they're also bulky and cumbersome because they have cameras. And the cameras make the glasses like really battery hungry. So like I had a pair of the Meta Ray-Ban 3s and I got like 3 hours of battery life on them because I use them constantly, right? For everything. And I use them constantly for everything. And then I got a pair of these, which are the Even Realities G2s, and they have no camera. It's mic only, but it's the battery life's 2 days long.
Oh wow.
And they're green screen. So okay, we're almost up with the database. They're green screen. So there's no like pictures or anything like that. It's all like just like
Matrix,
looking at a CRT.
like actual matrix.
Yeah, matrix. But it will, I used it the other night. I was at a financial literacy presentation and I turned on my transcription for the first time to test it out. And it not only diarized and caught the speakers' names and then tagged them to the appropriate person in the conversation. The transcription was super fast and it was inline fact checking everything the speaker was saying. So he'd be like, he was talking about like IULs and RILAs and stuff like that. And as it was going, as he was talking, it was like, an IUL does this. And based on his analysis, he's incorrect because the percentage of return is X. And it's like
that's really funny.
These guys on the conferences that like raise the hand and like ask like pointy questions, like you could be one of them like easily now.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like if this is we were talking about it, this is gonna make speaking sessions so much more fun. Yeah. Because you never know what someone's going to have access to in the crowd. And like,
so Bev just really asked, hey, sorry, missed it. To connect to Superbase is the same as connecting to the cloud? No, you're connecting to Superbase instead because you're going to be bringing it down to then connect it to Claude Code. So it's best to connect it automatically to Superbase.
Yeah. So these glasses, there we go, that calendar. These glasses, they also do live translations. And so I can sit in, like I'm in Las Vegas, obviously. So there's a lot of people from all over the world. And I can sit at the bar with my translation on, and it'll live translate every conversation in my proximity.
That's so cool.
I
Like next
wish
level
I had
spyware.
it. I wish I had it today. I had to go do like medical exam here in Uruguay, and they didn't speak any English. And
Yeah, I was talking to it. It does. It also does. So it'll do the live translation in one pane, and then it will do the phonetic English. Like you can talk, and it'll phonetically English respond in the other pane. So I was speaking Chinese with no idea how to speak Chinese to my Uber driver on my way over to one of the other casinos. It was absolutely wild. All right, so we're connected to Supabase. So now I'm just going to go back here, and we're going to say continue. And we're just going to give this a second to build while we talk. But it also does navigation. What else does it do? And it comes with a ring too. So you control the glasses with a ring. And it's a health ring. So you get, what's the common health ring that everyone gets?
Aura, I have it here.
Yeah, the Aura ring. How much was your Aura ring?
It was a gift for affiliate, but it's usually about $260 around there.
Yeah, so this ring was like $75, and it's basically the exact same thing as the Aura ring, except it's got a touchpad on it, and with my touchpad, I can control my glasses. So I have.
We can see the green
stats
starting to pop out on your eye there. That's pretty
right.
cool.
Yeah, I have my fitness stats. I have my calendar.
That's a Robocop kind of stuff.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, business,
you guys are all jacked up, man. You got a recorder that's transcribing everything you say, and then Mario's like into the future with his glasses that are going through all of it. Holy smokes!
The idea in here now that and we had this problem with AI in the very beginning is that AI was kind of fun and all of that, and it can do cool things if you ask in chat. But right now you don't have to do anything. You have all of the hardware, and hardware embeds in your life and connects to AI to that. So now AI finally becomes something that actually can do. Like my biggest problem is that I always have ideas, and Siri sucks. Siri is horrible.
Oh, Siri's terrible.
I know, but wait until we show you guys like OpenClaw making you the new Donna, because you can control all this because it has MCPs. Dude,
exactly,
it is
exactly. So now you connect hardware to that.
So I have three. I have one on a NAS server right here that I have on this computer. I have a Mac Mini, and I have a virtual one.
Of course.
And they all started talking to each other last night. They all I told them to start using one for the other and everything else, and they all literally, it was the weirdest thing ever. I'm like trying to do the thing where I can create a forum for them so I can see the conversation, but they're trying to complete tasks. I've been working 15 to 16-hour days every day because this is insane. Because I feel like I'm on the verge of cracking the code of where, to your point, I do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I just speak what I want into existence.
I asked for your Donna thing because I'm building that right now for myself first, and then I want to implement it for Prototype clients. Custom gave amazing speech on the second brain, an idea of all of that, and I'm right now building something like that. So all of the memories, right now I connected my OMI pendants to Google Drive, so all of the transcripts go to the Google Drive, saves there, and then you connect Gemini to that. Gemini can read everything in there. And
but I'm telling you, the step up is you're gonna make Donna her own computer or her own existence. I'm almost done with the instructions. Because I'm creating little user pockets. That's what I was telling Mario before this.
I need to send you glasses. I will buy you glasses, so you will be like this. What's the name of this guy in the movie Her?
Neo.
Neo
from the Matrix. Yeah.
No, in her, Joaquin something.
Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah. We're in the Her movie. Yeah.
You'll be in there. You guys again shave everything, leave the mustache, and have fun time with Donna, basically.
Well, our friend Ty created Nikki and gave her a photo and a personality and everything else. So he's always talking to her. It's kind of funny. It's kind of creepy too, though. It's because you can give it a full personality. So I think it's a Soul MD, and then it's got an identity. So it's pretty wild.
I mean, reproduction rate is already low in all of the countries in the world, and it will go even lower after that.
So I'm getting access to the Dev SDK for these glasses, and my plan is to connect, because I can say hey evens, and when I say hey even, my glasses are popping up with AI right now, and it's listening to what I'm saying. And so I want to be able to say like, hey, Nikki, whatever, and have it pop up and then have my glasses be able to control OpenClaw. It's like, dude, that'd be wild. And have it be able to provide feedback and messages back to me and like have a two-way conversation with OpenClaw in my glasses.
Yeah, that's insane.
But these were only $700, including the rings.
I like
there's
me from the past when my rent in Poland was $100 a month. Hearing like it's only $700, like it's insane. It's still like again, we are blessed to be able to access all of this technology, and in the US it's very easy to access that. But a lot of people are still like way behind on that. So I feel like whatever we are showing right now with the Lovable, with the software piece of that, like hardware will catch up with all that, but software piece, like you can start mastering that like right now. So whenever hardware is there, you can already like just connect it, right? Because a lot of people, once hardware comes, like I see a lot of Reddit threads right now about Mac Mini, like literally saying that, hey, I bought my Mac Mini because everyone buys them. What's next? What do I do with that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Why do I need
absolutely.
it?
Yeah,
Right,
a lot
so
of
we've
people are not
got-
even buying use cases. Like I said, I got them all talking to each other. Right now, what I'm trying to do is create a very secure environment. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. So then it's limited on the access. I'm making them employees. Like they're getting their own Google email account. They're getting their own Google Drive. They're getting their own like API keys that are only for them. So I'm making their own existence, and I'm just managing what they have control over, and then putting limits on their API keys and everything else, so they don't run amok. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm trying to control the access to my stuff through employee, like Google's employees and stuff like this. So it'll be very interesting. Yeah. So like I said, I'm on that verge of like, oh my god, if I figure this all out, like to your point, if I could do it through glasses, that's that's something else.
Exactly.
Yeah, the glasses took like 4 weeks to ship because they basically make them to order. But well worth every penny. So I can't stop wearing them. And it's like totally cheating when you're like out with somebody and you just turn on transcription and then it starts feeding you information about what they're talking about. So you can
That's insane.
intelligibly speak about what they're talking about, even if you have no clue what they're saying.
The next stage in all of that, Mario, it would be second brain, connecting
Oh,
that
absolutely.
with your proprietary data in like Drive or somewhere, so it has your information, like your social security number, your passport number, everything. So then it can again cross-reference whatever somebody is checking against, not just like AI, like internet data, but your personal data and your personal SOPs. That is like where it will be like so much more powerful. And again, it sounds like it's just a super simple API connection. So I anticipate this happening in next couple months probably. We already will have
Absolutely.
like the full second brain.
100%. All right. So I'm just telling you to preload 10 events really quick. But we've got something now. We can take this into Claude Code. So
Bev asked if you're using GenSpark or Manus, guys. All of them have the downloading of the file option. So whatever one you're creating, you can always download it, and you don't even have to get it to GitHub. Honestly, you could just download it, put it in a local file, and then directly upload it from there. And we'll just show you how to download the files and then open it up locally on your computer.
I've actually never downloaded the files to Lovable before, so I find it so much easier just to connect it to GitHub and then clone it into my own.
If you go into the Claude, if you go into the coding environment there, there's a download button all the way on the bottom right. Yeah. So you can download the folder, select the folder itself, and just download.
That's a lot of work. How do I download the whole thing?
Right hand side. I think that is the one to download everything. If I'm not.
No, that's only one file.
Oh.
We'll use
I know
the
I've done it
GitHub
before,
method.
so.
All right, so we got some events in here, and this is the calendar that we want to be able to embed in HighLevel. We can go to the admin function right here. And in the admin function, once it loads, we'll log in and log in. Once it loads, create a 10 sample event and All right, so it's broken, which is good. So what we're going to do is we're going to just really quickly sync this to GitHub. And when we sync this to GitHub, follow me on GitHub, the Notorious Llama. Answer anyway.
So Bev, this is for you if you're watching. Again, we're uploading it in GitHub, so then we can pull it from GitHub.
Yep. So all we're going to do is I'm going to open a new window really quick so we can verify this is in GitHub right here. You can come up here and click download zip file in the code block. So you just click the code button and hit download zip file, and that's going to download that zip file locally to your computer. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to briefly stop sharing my screen. And while I briefly stop sharing my screens, I am going to get some stuff sorted out here. And that is going to be, I am just getting this taken care of so I can download this to my computer. So what do we want to enhance on this, Nina? What do you think are kind of some features?
Embedding options, and then being able to make it a phone app.
Okay. All right.
Because a phone app, Lovable's good, and it can make it a PWA, but if we really wanted to make it a phone app, it's going to make it a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, for sure. So you want like an actual native phone app?
That people can
Okay.
do this on their phone and then automatically add it to, automatically be on my phone, add the event, or be whatever, and it automatically adds it to HighLevel, or it gives me the embed code that I can then just copy and paste it. Because a lot of people are going to be working calendars off of like phones, at least in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, the phone app may be a little bit more time consuming than we have time for, but we'll do what we can.
Probably.
So the event calendar suite is the one that I'm planning. I'm just planning this to my computer really quick. And then what we're going to do once we fund this to our computer is we need to have the ability to access Claude Code. So I'm going to pop open a terminal really quick and then share my screen again. So let me get my terminal over here. And I'm going to do terminal. Yeah. I really use
So, Bev, you're asking if adding a PWA isn't a good idea for your Lovable website and operations. No. Absolutely, it is. But if we wanted to make another phone app, or we wanted to make it a little bit more complex, we're just saying adding in here. Remember, Claude Code is not limited to the coding codes at like coding languages that they only have in Lovable. Claude Code can literally pretty much know everything. Like I said, I got my son's creating a game in Unity that is a virtual reality game, and it's building and designing things for him in Claude Code on its own. So it's pretty cool. So it gives you a much more wider range of what languages you can use to build things.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen now on this terminal, and we're going to copy and paste some commands into the terminal so we can get Claude Code up and running. So this is a terminal for those of you who aren't familiar with a terminal interface. This is what a computer really looks like. So computers, all operate using for the most part, a text interface in the background of some sort or another. And this text interface is called a terminal. So we have a Claude Code, the terminal user application, or T. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually share my entire screen because I think that's going to make a little bit more sense. So let me share my entire desktop. And you can see my desktop right now.
Yeah, you're good.
Perfect.
We see the
And we're
terminal.
going to ChatGPT. And we're going to say install. How do I install Claude Code on a Mac inside of a GitHub repo? And ChatGPT, our good old friend Chatty, is going to give us the answer. So it's super, super simple. What we're going to do is just copy and paste some commands out of ChatGPT. And that is going to make everything work appropriately. So we just wait here while it installs some things. And that shouldn't take that long. So one of the things about, installing third-party softwares and things in terminals is you get a little bit of less feedback. So sometimes you just have to wait. So don't feel like it's broken. If it's broken, then that's a different story. That's something that we will investigate. So I actually may already have Claude Code installed. So let me just do the brew install because that'll give me better feedback. There we go. So what it's doing now is it's downloading the most recent release of Claude Code. You can see the little progress bar going across the bottom. So funny, I've been sitting at I work from the casino bar, even though it's not open, they serve breakfast and stuff like that, but the actual bar isn't open because they have power under the bar. And everyone comes up to me and is like, oh, what are you doing? What are you working on? And I tell them that I'm working on AI and software and things like that. And I was like holding court yesterday in the lobby bar with people all around me as I was teaching them how to use Lovable. And it was a bunch of employees and they're like Lowe's, they're here for a casino remodel. And so it's like Lowe's execution team, like carpenters and electricians and all that stuff. And they were all like, I have an idea for an app. I have an idea for an app. I have an idea for an app. And we were all sitting there in Lovable just building out ideas for apps at the bar. And the bartenders were like, why is getting so much attention?
That's so funny. You become like an instant celebrity.
You can mention it to them that you're building an app that counts cards. And it's really good at that.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't wear my glasses on the floor.
I have these glasses that have basically a camera. It fits to my eye and tells me exactly if I need to.
Yeah, I can't wear these on the casino floor. I don't gamble, so.
It's not gambling anymore. If you do that, it's not gambling. It's guaranteed win.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to activate Claude. So I'm just going to type in Claude. And I'm going to pick my mode. So I want, let's do dark mode. And let's do Anthropic console account. And I should have credits in my Anthropic console. So let me get that set up. If I don't, I'll load some really quick. All right, I'm now all set up for Claude Code. So I just want to go back to platform.claude.ai or platform.claude.com. And can you imagine how much Claude.com costs them?
Yeah, it's.
Can you imagine how much AI.com costs? You don't have to
Yeah, I
imagine.
know. The
70
Claude
million.
is definitely
$70
wiping the
million.
floor with a lot of them right now.
All right, let me buy some credits. Let me unlock my card. Give me a second here. When I'm in Vegas, I am petrified after the Thailand hacking event, or the Thailand when my credit card got hacked, that I lock my card, and the bartenders hate it. But I lock my card whenever I'm traveling now, which actually is really great because it makes sure that nobody can charge my card without my explicit authorization. Highly recommend doing it. And I have double protection on it because I use a Venmo and a Cash App card. And so I only load money. Like nobody actually has access to my real debit or credit cards. I use Venmo and Cash App for everything, and it's so much safer.
I had the same setup. I have the same setup right now with Wise.com.
Yeah,
Wise.com
wise.com.
allows you to create virtual cards, up to 3 virtual
Yep.
cards, so you can use them. And the other thing that we are doing for our clients in Party Talent is offering, like our assistants are trained on using privacy.com. Privacy.com allows you basically for the same thing, single-use
Yeah, I use
cards
privacy.com.
where you select like how much this card is allowed to spend, and you can assign a certain card to a certain vendor, and
Yep.
it's basically for free. So
Yeah,
super cool.
I pay like $30 a month to privacy.com, $40 a month.
Yeah.
And it's worth every penny. Like it has saved me so much money from erroneous subscriptions and having to burn my debit card every 6 months. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to init. So the first thing that you do when you sign into Claude Code is always init. So we're just going to hit init. And then it's going to complain. So log in. And I'll drop a console account. It said we were logged in and good to go. Don't know why it's being a butthead. Login successful. That's enabled for me in that. That's it. So notice who I am. Okay, so see, this is what's weird, is it says that I am in my org and I'm logged in. Let me pause my screen share really quick. I'm going to log in.
Could it be because, again, remember that whole thing that they updated their TOS that you can only use the API key and not subscription? Oh, but that's what you did though, right? You use the subscription.
That's what I did. Yeah, so let me try logging in a different way.
And it starts the project and it creates a project folder. That's what init does, because Bev's other people have asked, and this is the Claude Code terminal.
Yep. Just bear with me a second. I'm trying to see if I can. I'm using API key. Login successful. Not logged in. Running on terminal security unlock key. Oh, that's fine. Hold on 1 second, guys. Just bear with me. Almost ready. This is the fun of doing stuff live.
It's always like that, and again, you were literally on like casino floor right now doing it from a laptop. So like a lot of people having the hardest time doing that with all of the resources they got. And that's the sync with the AI. And right now, like all of the troubleshooting, all of the back and forth is done in ChatGPT, like in my case. So whenever like you're stuck like that, whenever something just doesn't work, make a screenshot, send it to ChatGPT, and it will tell you exactly, okay, like try pasting that, try checking this, try checking that, send me a screenshot how that looks, and so on. And I was installing Cloud MCP, like with Claude Cowork and everything else, and I have no idea how to open terminal, even though like I've been CTO of like bigger companies. I never used that thing and never coded anything myself, and now like I don't have to. I just copy commands, like just not the one that I've seen on Reddit as well, like delete my F drive, where Clobot went ahead and just wiped out the whole drive. So like chances are I will be one of them at some point, but so far so good.
That's good. And currently, anybody logging in, we're a little stuck on the Claude Code side for some odd reason. It's not letting us
I
run the init
think
folder, which is
I
a
think
creator.
I think there's an error in Claude's most recent publish. So let me see if I can roll it back. I did the authentication. How do I go back to a previous version of Claude using Blue? There's the error. Just bear with me a second. So what I'm doing right now is I'm troubleshooting I need to uninstall Claude Code. So I need to exit. I have a couple things I gotta do real quick. So confirm that's installed. So Claude Code. I don't know, you can use that little pencil. No, that's such a nightmare all the time. Do intro Claude Code, which is 2.1.49. So I need to roll back to the previous before 2.1.49. I don't have anything in my task. I'm gonna uninstall this. And install packages and files. And now I want to reinstall fast saturated stashes. And import history. Also anything else. All right. Let me see. It should give me an option C. So it's not letting me proceed and authorizing. I can decline. It won't let me do anything. All right, let me try this way. Let's see if this works. Is it masking? No, we're just gonna switch to cursors. But Claude Code is the preferred IDE that we want to use. So check those. There, I agree. Almost ready. All right, we're on max phone. So now I should be able to re-authenticate Claude Code. So let me try that one more time. Reboot install. Reboot install. One more down. Yeah, the OMI pendants are super cool, Yvonne. Have you used their API much?
I built a custom app for this. So I would say like more than average user, but probably not as much as you. I
Yeah,
built
it's pretty
custom app for
powerful.
that, so it's connecting to my Claude, and it can push each conversation directly to the Claude. Claude then can parse it for me, or connect to connect directly to the Omni pendant, and I can ask Claude questions about like my things. And
How long's your
depend
battery life?
a day, barely.
Yeah.
Like a
So
day, you said? You said a full day?
a full day. What my problem is with this sync, Mario, and probably like I'm not sure if you experience this way. Sometimes I have no idea if it's on or off, and sometimes it just
Yeah.
turns on by itself. I have it a couple of times, and it sometimes freaks me out, especially after charging. So I put it on the charger, I take off the charger, and for some reason it thinks that it needs to turn on, and sometimes it would just say for
Oh,
say for a full day.
I turn mine on 100% of the time. Like I never turn mine off. Like even when I'm sleeping, like it's actually recorded sleep conversations. And like someone will tell me something while I'm sleeping. And like Haley was like talking to me, yelling at me not to stop snoring while we were in Mexico. And it like recorded her yelling at me, and I had no idea. I didn't remember it the next morning.
That's hilarious.
I forgot it. Like I turn it on for the conversation or whenever I speak, because sometimes it thinks that I'm schizophrenic, that I talk to myself because I in the headphones, but I like right now I speak with you guys, and it calls it in my memories like reflections, Ivan's reflections on something, because it doesn't
Yeah.
hear the second party involved in the conversation. That's why like with this pendants you need to use speakers or something so it would hear the whole conversation. But in my case, like whenever I have like online conversations, I use Fathom, and Fathom also has API connection, and I made Fathom to feed my conversations into Google Drive as well. So I have like all of that. And basically the idea of that, and we were talking about that here on the vibe coding Fridays as well. Context is everything with AI. The more
Absolutely.
context you can give, the better output will be. And right now, these tools are like what allows you to have more context, like what calls did you have, what conversations did you have, what you mentioned, and so on. Because now it becomes like super useful.
All right, so we are good to go in Claude. So we are apparently the API component's not working, but I was able to authenticate using Claude Code. They're actually on my subscription. So now what it's doing is it's reading through all the files, and as it reads through all the files, that's going to give us a better understanding. It's going to give Claude a better understanding of exactly what's going on. So yes, I want to proceed. I'm actually going to switch this to live dangerously here in a second, because that's my preferred method of
Working inside of Claude, yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate having to approve commands, because then you actually have to pay attention to it. I live dangerously all the time. Like
yes, you do in many ways.
I have every command in Cursor whitelisted. So when I'm building out, like I can go to sleep for a couple hours and Cursor will just run in the background, and I'll wake up to a fully baked app. Like if you prompt properly and you build out a PRD properly, and you phase out your plans and have the right documentation, you can task platforms like Cursor and Claude Code to build out entire systems in one shot. Like I think of it like golfing, right? Like how when you're golfing, you have like par 3, par 4, right? I'm shooting about a par 3 right now on command to fully constructed MVP. So that's 3 total times that I tell it to do something, and it will completely build out the entire app.
I have this experience right now with Lovable, like I'm rebuilding our OS right now. And here is like, you probably would agree, a year ago, it was not possible by any means at all. A year ago, like each execution was a struggle.
100%. Yeah.
And right now, it just one-shots it and just goes and does it, and that's it.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to tell Claude Code. I'm actually going to exit really quick and turn on dangerous permissions mode. So skip permissions. What is it? Skip permissions. Code dangerous. Skip permissions. There we go. And we'll be better dashes. Dangerous skip permissions. And all I'm going to do is do this. All right. Yes, I accept. I'm aware. I want high effort. And what I want is to switch to planning mode. Create a plan to actually let's troubleshoot it. So let's make it right. So let's do run. The commands npm and does and things are e.c driver. So it's going to run a really quick terminal for me. It's going to build out that dev environment. So we're going to build up that Xen environment. It's got to run npm install first. So Claude Code knows everything it needs to do. Super, super powerful. Able to basically run the commands, if you skip permissions. And I don't recommend new users bypass permissions because you can, do some seriously destructive actions. But this is, again, why I put things in GitHub. Because if you just download the files and put them on your computer and they're not stored in GitHub and you're not syncing to GitHub, then what happens is you have no rollback capabilities. So that's the most important part about GitHub is that it's an immutable code base with rollback functions. So you can actually check out certain branches and older code and things like that. So always submit often and have a good branching strategy. And I teach that on Legendary Academy. So it's definitely a good thing to keep up. And we teach that at VC Inc as well. So definitely good things to keep up with are GitHub and branching strategies. All right, so the dev server is running. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click on this, and that's going to open this dev server. I'm now going to try and log in again. And when I log in, I've got all of my events. I can edit my events, so I can make them featured. I've got my embed config. So
Well, and just so everybody remembers, he is now inside of Claude Code, no longer in Lovable.
Correct. So I'm no longer inside of Lovable, I'm inside of Claude Code, but we have a weird issue where once the admin logs in and the page, like the SPA refreshes, so I'm going to tell Claude Code when I log in and I am managing the events, it appears the SPA refreshes and logs me out because it takes me back to the home page. This is /admin page and the other pages. So if I go to the embed config, I think we should put it. Every time I go to the embed config, maybe. Or maybe it happens when I go to event.
While Mario's doing this, the end of March, we're going to be launching VC Incubator is going to have a Claude Code workshop where we're basically going to teach you guys how to install this, regardless of user level. And we're going to have a build day where we're going to take everything that we learned and we're going to be basically building it out. The reason why this is important is because in that workshop, it's like I said, it's going to be 4 days altogether. We're going to show you how to build it with agents, how to connect skills, MCPs, and all that, so it can run in the background. So just be on the lookout. We'll announce it when it's coming through, but it's going to be the end of March.
That's awesome, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, some people already got previews on it too. So it's
what Claude Code is doing right now is it's going through and analyzing more on the code base. And it is actively reading files and building out. So this is the part, ladies and gentlemen, where you just wait. You just kind of hang out and, oh, look at the kid. You just kind of hang out and wait. And what's your cat's name, Yvonne?
Marvel.
Marvel?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Marvel.
This guy traveled from Poland to Ukraine to United States and now to Uruguay.
Are you serious? So he's been traveling you since Poland?
Yeah.
How old's the cat?
7.
Oh wow.
Those things live forever too.
Yeah.
All right. So the fix is in. So now if I go in here, it shouldn't log me out anymore. So now we have a fully functional embed capability. So I can copy this and put this in just a generic HTML file. So let me grab a text file real quick. So new text file here, and make this an HTML page. So I'm just going to come in here and show it to the chat.
No, now that you're ambassador of Lovable, can you send me some credits?
Well, for events I can. I have to they've made it a little bit more stricter. Like we always have to have an event and we have to apply for the event, and then it's whether or not we get it.
Okay. I
All
can
right,
run
so
some
I'm going to,
office
yeah, I can run
activities.
some events for you. It's so funny. I need to become a Lovable ambassador because I broke their free credit systems, like the
Yeah, you
referral.
told me that there's like no
That
more.
I had
They shut you down.
a thousand people sign up using my link
Oh my
um,
god.
on a Zoom call.
Lovable is getting like really hard. I made one video that got like 3,000 views on YouTube,
Nice.
and I already got a couple $100 in affiliate commission just from that one video.
All right,
And
so we're going to open that, and now we have our events. This is an iframe embed representative of what we would see in HighLevel. So Claude Code was able to fix that super fast, whereas it would have taken Lovable, probably quite some time. So Claude Code is definitely the superior thing. We have about 7 minutes left. So Nuno, what command could I issue?
Well, no command now because, like I said before, we're going to go deeper into Claude Code and Claude Bot. Those are definitely on the preliminary. I'm actually just trying to create a way that I can teach people how to install Claude Code. Not Claude Code, Claude Bot or OpenClaw. It is now OpenClaw in a very secure environment like that. It's very less risky than a lot of the installs I see people doing. And then Claude Code, we're going to teach you guys a very different way to do it. Where we're going to teach you how to basically set up everything first, then build apps afterwards, including skills, MCPs, agents, and then agent teams, which is the new release that just came out, which is amazing, but it is a little hefty on the cost. So you have to be very cautious how you use it because it'll 2 to 7x your cost on tokens because they all talk to each other now. So before, when you're running single agents, a single agent will go do a task and then report back. With agent teams, they're all doing tasks, but they're all talking to each other at the same time. But it's an experimental feature that is out there, but it's amazing. Apps get done a lot faster, and they get done with a lot less things breaking in the back end. So just something for you guys to think about.
do you feel like it would replace an A10 agentic workflows where it
Yeah.
calls between all
Yeah,
them?
we were
By
talking
like
about that yesterday.
tenfold between OpenClaw and like and Claude Code with agent teams. Yeah, it's where it's at. Like, so by the end of the day, like we'll all have our own apps or come with a suite of apps. Like, so your brand will be associated with the apps you carry. So
That's insane.
that's kind of where it's at, right? So the more, that's why also for everybody listening, we are launching a shop where a lot of the people that are just trying to sell their vibe coding apps. What's the ETA on that, Avon? We're very close. So anybody here that
mid-March.
Mid-March, we're going to be launching. Where if you guys have a vibe coded app that you want to launch, but you don't know how to sell and you don't want to go through the trouble, we are going to have a shop where you can sell it there, and we'll run all the advertisements and everything else. So it's going to be pretty next level. So just be on the lookout for that. With our goal being that we want to create a marketplace for vibe coders that can sell their apps and create subscriptions, do whatever
We'll see,
it is.
maybe even sell your agents and stuff.
Yeah, and even selling agents and everything else and programs that you've built. So more to come on that, but that is coming mid-March, along with the workshop for Claude Code, which is coming end of March. And then by then, we probably have another one stirring for OpenClaw. So we're just trying to do a lot of our due diligence and research and creating really good SOPs. So anybody at any level can do either Claude Code or OpenClaw without having to worry about security breaches and all this and managing your tokens. So all of a sudden you don't have a $10,000 bill at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the crazy part. Is like my cursor bill is still like about $10,000 to $15,000. Yeah, it's wild. But I mean, I'm building like full scale SaaS apps
And
like 3 times a week. So
as you guys seen, like again, Department of War is using Claude to plan like all of the operations. So Mario is doing some wild stuff with the Claude in there. So like,
I mean, I build a SaaS app, once every like 3 or 4 days is what I'm cranking out right now. I'm working cursor about 20 hours a day. I use 4 billion tokens or something crazy.
you're kidding, right?
Huh?
With a B?
With a B. 4 billion tokens.
Jesus.
Cursor sent me $1,000 in free credits last month, like a casino. They sent me $1,000 in free credits.
A tip for you.
That's awesome.
It's wild. They're like, you get free usage based on our partners, and it just kept going up and up and up and up and
I
up. And I
feel
was
like
like,
it would be easier, Mario, for you to go work for Cursor as an employee and get employee discount on credits.
I know, right?
It will be cheaper for you. Than pay for all the
Well,
credits.
even if they're probably going to flag him like the first day he's there, you know, like you just broke our systems. All right, guys. Well, as always, hope you guys enjoyed this one.